Man, this shit is, should I be off to the side? Should I be in the middle? I don't even know how to do this. Blah, blah. Oh man, loving the new camera. Loving the new camera for sure. As you can tell, guys, I'm excited about this shit.
Why you gotta be so mean? Conducive to your attitude is how we staging the scene. I'm not your boyfriend, your bae, or anything in between. When you reproach me with respect, you
gotta make sure you know, nigga fresh, cause you already know we in good things, so yeah. Hey man, what it do? It is your boy Yahchi B, and you're hanging out with me on Yahchi TV. And as you guys can see, man, I'm doing something different. Got a little different setup going on. I'm so ecstatic about this. I got brand new camera, got this amazing autofocus on it, so oh man, everything's gonna be crispy in the back. I can't wait. Also, make sure you go subscribe, hit that like button, and also hit that notification bell, so every time I do drop a video, you do get a notification. Also, make sure you go follow me on Instagram, on Twitter. I got everything all right here at the bottom, so make sure you go do that as well. Right here, man, I have a brand new track. It's called the Quarantine Freestyle. Actually, it's a little snippet in the beginning with my whole new like text intro and everything, so make sure you go check that out. That's on all streaming platforms. And today we have a good one. I know you guys, if you haven't already, make sure you go check out the last episode of this. This is the infamous Top 50. I almost forgot what it is. Oh man, I almost forgot what the hell I'm doing. The influential 50. This will be 50 artists that I find influential to my life, to my music, my craft, what I hone in, what I do, what I inspire, what I pick from, as far as just inspiration on, you know, just shit from me running to me just doing everyday activities. So make sure you please go check out the first episode. The first episode will be right here. I have a link in the description as well. But with that being said, yo man, let's get right into it and let's start the show. Hey man, so yes, we are counting down today 40 to 31. This is gonna be, it's getting tough. It's getting tougher and tougher every time I do this shit. It's nuts. It's really nuts, but I'm hanging in there. I'm kicking in there. Yes, so at 40, we have Meek Millie, man. Meek Millie, hailing out of Philadelphia, PA. Man, has he came a long way. We already know. Mr. Rolly, that's what I like to call him. He always just, you know, bragging about the Rolly on his wrist. But with that being said, man, I really just, Meek Mill is just those type of rappers that like, he's just really deep into like the struggle where you can feel the pain. You can feel that pain when he raps, and it's just, you know, he came from nothing, and just to make it to where he is, it's just remarkable. Also, to keep in mind, a lot of the stuff he's done with the prison reform, and I cannot forget, his last album was phenomenal. I really loved the Championships. It was definitely a triumph comeback story from where he was. We all know about the whole situation with Drizzy, but to come back from that was just remarkable. And I think he's just in a better space. I mean, shout out to Meek Mill for that. And also Dreams and Nightmares, man. That intro, that's forever gonna be a banger in the club. So moving along here, we got I'm gonna say 41. We got 39. We got Gangstar. Many of y'all probably won't know, but Gangstar definitely was a group, a duo. I would say it's a DJ and a rapper. R.I.P. the Guru, passed away in 2010. I forgot where he passed away from, but R.I.P. the Guru. And DJ Premier, man, the legendary DJ Premier, doing his things on the ones and twos. They had so many songs that just really just captivate me and like really got me into like the art of just really honing down on like my rap skills and just taking it back to that early 90s era that I just love phenomenally. All right, and so moving along here, we got a legendary group. We got a really legendary group that their music definitely stand the test of time. And I don't know if I mentioned in my last, I think I did. I mentioned in my last video that I will be considering groups as one. But we got Mobb Deep. We got Havoc and R.I.P. the Prodigy. Dope ass group, man. Especially just like, you know, of course you got the Shook Ones. What else we got? We got Quiet Storm. He even got the other joint. Damn, what was the one joint that joint like dun 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 boom 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 boom. Oh, even the joint he did with 50 Cent. Oh man, this is I think it's called Out of Control, man. Legendary group. Just their flow, man, how they just captivated this, which is crazy, man, that these two, as far as just being a dynamic duo, and I know Havoc, he produced a lot of their records too, so this dynamic duo that just came out of Queens and just killed the game back in the 90s, man. And I can't forget about I think Quiet Storm, and then the remix with Lil Kim. Man, shit's crazy. That shit was crazy right there. But moving along here, we got, it's an OG. OG definitely gotta give power and props to one of the pretty much the founding members of just hardcore gangster rap, Ice Cube. Ice Cube is definitely a pivotal point in hip hop because what he's done from NWA, left NWA, did his own thing, no Vaseline, that shit was crazy. He even got another song, I Ain't the One. If you haven't heard that song, it's on one of the NWA's one of their albums. Go check that out. But you got so many songs from Ice Cube, man. You got Good Today's a Good Day. Damn, my damn brain can't even think of just all the good songs that Ice Cube came out with, but phenomenal. And then you got to think about, man, the man been pivotal in the acting. Friday's a classic. If you haven't seen Friday, then you tripping. You are tripping. If you haven't seen, and the crazy thing is that I know a couple people that haven't seen Friday, which I'm just like, the fuck? How you never seen Friday? Friday is like, at least see one of them. You gotta at least see one of them. And there is, but yeah, man. I mean, dude's just been all. And then homie got his own basketball league. Like, that's how you know you real. That's how you know you're OG, when you got your own basketball league. Homie got the big three. So yeah, shout out to Ice Cube, man. Moving along here, we got a group. We got another group. Oh man, they got probably sound like that. Let's talk about groups. But yes, we got another group, and this group has been very influential. For the early 2000s, very influential. We got G Unit, man. G Unit definitely has a soft spot in my heart because they definitely, like, that wasn't the introduction of 50 Cent to me, but that was just the introduction of these guys coming together on a track, all three of them, and then, you know, Tony Yayo came in the picture as well, and then you got The Game, but that was kind of short-lived or whatnot. But you got all these guys. I'm thinking, what's the album? I think it's called Beg for Mercy, the very first album. That shit, whoo! You had Stunt 101 on there. Damn, I'm so mad. I can't think about these songs at the same time. I try to be so authentic and just like have it just appear in my head that, like, okay, you know, I'm gonna have everything, but, like, you know what, next time I'm gonna just have everything like listed down. All right, I got my piece of paper, I'm gonna have it all listed down on, because they definitely, and everybody just branched off and did their own thing too. Lloyd Banks' first album was really good. Hunger for More, that was amazing. Straight Outta Cashville from Young Buck. Why am I forgetting these people's names? And then you got The Game. The Game. Lyrical monster. So, man, and then Tony Yayo, he was moving along here, man. We got 35, man. We got Big Pun, definitely a big pioneer to the game with his crafty, creative lyrics, and just how he could just do it on the mic was just amazing. As far as him going from doing these super duper like rap tracks and then going to doing the songs with Joe, like, I don't want to be a player no more, like shit like that was just amazing to me. And then you know, him, and then he did that was so hard, man. Big Pun, definitely a pioneer to the game. Man, all these rappers are pioneers to the game. I'm talking about, man. These are pioneers to my heart. All right, now moving along here, we at 34. Oh man, at 34 we got from New York. We got Ja Rule, man. Ja Rule. A lot of people may question me for putting this on the list, but nah, man. Ja Rule definitely held a very, very influential spot in my heart for the simple fact is that homie got classics, and he was like, to me, fair enough, to me, he was one of the, even though he couldn't sing, he was one of the first people that came on the mic actually, every time he's a lady, just giving that singing rhythm to the actual swing of the game. So definitely got it, and he's put out a whole bunch of good albums. Like he done the one song that I really like with a Little Mo, I Cry, I love that song. Down Ass B, love that song. Living It Up was a good song. Everything We Do with Christina Milian, Holla Holla. Then he did the verse with Jay. He just got endless. He got endless records, man. Ja Rule, man, he's definitely, he had to be on the list. He had to be on the list. So we got 33. We got a fella who unfortunately passed away at a very, very young age, but showed so much potential before he passed away. And we got Big L. Man, Big L, he got on the mic, he got busy. He got super busy. I would probably, I probably should do like a top 5 or maybe like a top 10 lyricist. Big L would definitely just be on that list, because just the way that he just crafted his lyrics was just, and you got to think about it, man. I love 90s hip hop. So when you put together that with, Big L's lyrics and just like, those smooth sounding just melodies and tones and beats, and then you got this lyricist god that can just blow his ass off on the beat. Mind blown. Just completely mind blown. So yeah, Big L definitely had to make my list. 32. We got a super duper pioneer, and as I'm going through the list, it gets harder and harder, because like I got so many heavy hitters on the game that influenced me. So 32, we got Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes, whoo, chow. Busta Rhymes, man. Busta Rhymes has definitely been super influential to my career, as far as like when he first came out, and then I wouldn't say he calmed down, but he definitely switched the flow up, and it just worked perfectly. Like he first came out on the scene, I can't remember the year, I think it was like 93 or like around the early 90s he came out, and he just gave you this wild ass style. I remember the one video actually used to scare me. It was I think it was like Give Me Some More joint. That actually scared me. He got Put My Hands Where Your Eyes Can See, got that joint. Pastor Cavassier, Touch It was anthem. Especially as a teenager, that was the anthem. Just hands down, man. Homie just had it on lock. Just amazing. Busta Rhymes definitely made his own lane. That's what I really like about Busta Rhymes, is that everything that he did was just centered around his creative craftiness that he had for the music, and just putting his element of touch to the music to make it so great. And to wrap it up here, the last group that we do have here, yes, once again we got another group hailing from Queens. We got A Tribe Called Quest. How can I forget about The Tribe Called Quest? We got Phife Dawg. We got Q-Tip. I can't even think of the third member at the top of my head right now. Like I said, next time I'm gonna have all this shit written down. But yes, we got A Tribe Called Quest. They just made so much smooth music. Like they came out, and their style of hip hop, it gave that artistic, lyrical smoothness to it. And like, the 90s was all about, it had so many different elements, but this element was just different. And then, they got classical albums like The Low End Theory, and then my favorite, Midnight Martyrs. Apparently it got 71 different artists on the cover. I thought it was 50, but apparently it's 71 different artists and DJs on the cover. Dope ass cover. Probably one of my top favorite covers of all time. That and my other favorite cover is surprisingly the Michael Jackson Dangerous cover. I don't know why I like that one, but that is actually a really, really dope cover to me. But Tribe Called Quest definitely implemented and stapled their imprint on the game. Also, rest in peace to Phife Dawg. And Q-Tip, man. Q-Tip, we already know what Q-Tip, man. Q-Tip gets busy on the microphone. Homie can spit his ass off. So, but yo, man, that wraps that up for the 40 to 31 tier of my top 50 influential rappers of all time. Alright, y'all, so there you have it. You have artists 40 to 31, and I will be dropping 30 to 21. Whew, it's getting crazy, man. It's getting crazy. It's getting really condensed. I don't know how I'm doing this, but it's kind of a metric to it. I'm kind of like, I'm just focusing on a lot of other things that like factor into like who I am and like what really made me the artist that I am. So it's beautiful, man. I love this stuff. As everybody know, man, I do music. If you haven't already, man, make sure you go check out my quarantine freestyle. It's, man, I got more music on the way. Also, man, check out my podcast that I'll do with my boy at Sip Talk, man. We do all kinds and we talk about all kinds of crazy things. So make sure you go check that out as well. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, hit that notification bell so you get a notification every time that I do drop a video. And if you do like the material that I do drop, please hit that thumbs up, as it does help the algorithm so this can get out to more people. So hopefully that you guys can go do your influential 50 so I can go see that. Drop a comment below so I can, you know, give me some ideas, some topics, man. Let me know your top 10, your top 50. If you got time for a top 50, let me know your top 50. But other than that, man, if you haven't already, make sure you go check out the previous video that I did. That will be the first edition of this. This is a 5-part series. But other than that, man, I am Yahchi B, and I am outie.
Why you gotta be so mean? Conducive to your attitude is how we stage in the scene. I'm not your boyfriend, your bae, or anything in between. When you reproach me with respect,